Let's start with reading number 1. First, I'll look at the card to see the main trait of the person who could become your next boyfriend or girlfriend. The strongest meanings here is this. Someone from your past may come back. There's a high chance of reconnecting with a past connection. The cards show that there's someone you haven't fully let go of, someone whose feelings or your own feeling didn't completely fade. Even if you thought you're over this person, there's still a little emotion left between you two. This card shows conflict, unfinished business, and lingering energy. So yes, it could be someone you already know, but it doesn't feel like a clear ex-boyfriend for everyone. For many of you, it looks more like someone you almost dated, someone you had emotional tension with, or something was there but nothing happened officially type of connection. It is not a fully ended relationship, more like a connection that didn't continue. There's definitely a chance for a second round, a moment where the two of you reconnect and bring emotion, closure, or even a real meeting. If this person is still around you, the cards show they're cautious. They had feelings, but they didn't express them well. So approaching you again feels scary for them. But still, there is another chance. If you've been hoping for reconciliation, yes, this can be that person. If you say, I'm completely done with my ex, then this is likely someone you had at least one emotional moment with. Now, let's look deeper into their trait. Emotionally, this person is not good at expressing themselves. You may have felt they were quite stiff, hard to read, or not very expressive. They think a lot more than they speak. They are logical, observant, and a bit strategic. Even if they cared about you, they showed it in small, subtle way. Appearance-wise, clean, neat, well-groomed, stylish, but not flashy. They have a smart and calm vibe. They also give off a trustworthy, cool-headed, mature energy. Even if they have a cute or youthful face, their serious expression makes them look colder. Career-wise, they might be early in their career studying something new or focusing on self-development. There's a slightly charm. If they are a woman, sharp, classy, refined. If they are a man, slim, clean-cut, not overly masculine but very stylish. They are logical, realistic, calm. Fast thinker, perfectionist, hate make mistakes, serious about work. At first they seem cold, but once you get closer, they are surprisingly soft inside. They don't express emotionally easily, but they do feel deeply. This person takes a long time to open up. The cards keep repeating that. First card, long-term connection. Second card, low emotional expression but steady loyalty. When they finally trust someone, they give their whole heart. Their dating style is solely and steady, routine and stability. They prefer familiar places and they like studying, planning, growing together. They may feel boring to some people, but extremely loyal. They only take action when they feel certain, not impulsive at all. They move slowly, but once they decide, they stay consistent and committed. They don't show their loneliness, so others might misunderstand them. But they have one feeling. Overall, this is a serious, stable, responsible partner, not a light, casual relationship. If you are looking for a deep and long-term connection, this person is actually a really good match. No matter what situation you're in right now, I hope only good things comes to you. Thank you for watching this reading. and I hope it brought comfort and clarity to your heart. This was reading number 1. Let's start with reading number 2. I'll first look at the card to see what kind of person is coming into your love life. What kind of person? Oh. I see someone new coming in for you, but they don't feel completely new. The first card made me think, is this a past person? Is this an ex? But when I look at the other cards together, it feels more like a new person with a very familiar energy. It is a new start, but with someone who feels strangely comfortable and familiar. Like, I don't know why, but this person feels like I've seen them before. You might think, I don't even know why they're attractive, but I kept looking at them. There's this soft pull, a gentle magnetism about age and energy. This person might be older than you, or they might just be very mature emotionally. The cards don't clearly say definitely older or definitely younger. What I see is, even if they are young, they act very mature. And even if they are older, they feel right for their age. So, instead of physical age, the cards show someone with a grown, stable, wise energy. Still, if you are curious, there is a higher chance they are a bit older than you, but I can't say it is 100% certain. How you met or noticed this person? I see a sudden meeting or a meeting you didn't plan and moment where you share emotional conversation. At first, the connection may feel a little awkward, but also mysterious and attractive. You might start with just small greeting, passing by each other, not much person talk. Even if they had interest in you from the beginning, they may have found it hard to approach you directly. Now, let's look at who this person is in more detail. Okay. The card shows someone you looks very put together. They have a refined, elegant, neat look. They are dressed well. They choose their accessories with care. They may use a nice perfume and pay attention to small details. They give the impression of financial stability, strong self-respect, and pride in their work. Their body may feel well maintained, firm, or healthy looking, like someone who takes care of themselves. Their gaze can feel serious, a bit distant or proud, and people around them may say they really know how to present themselves. There is also something glamorous about them, a personal style or aura that stands out. But in the middle of all this, I see the card that talks about past heartbreak. This person may have been hurt in love before. Because of that, they have built a wall around their heart. So they don't open up easily. They don't give their heart quickly. And at first, there may be some distance between you. Even if they like you, they might act like, I'll just stay calm. I won't show too much. Deep inside, they are trying to hide their vulnerable side and control their emotions. They are observant, sensitive, and careful. They watch people first, study the situation, and then slowly decide if they can trust. They notice some small things, and they may work in a place where style, magic, and creativity matter. Because they are so sensitive, they feel they must check people first. They don't want to be hurt again. So they test, observe, and protect themselves. On the outside, they can look calm, logical, even a bit cold or very realistic. But inside, they are actually soft and fragile. Now, let's look at their behavior in love, especially with you. Behavior in love. Behavior in love. At the start, they may treat the connection a little bit like a team project or something practical. So, instead of saying, I like you directly, they might talk about more about work, daily life, plans, realistic topics. You may wonder, do they even like me, or are we just partners in something? It is not because they don't care. It is because they are careful. When they start something new, they think, if I show all my emotions now and this person doesn't accept me, I'll get hurt again. So they first need time to check. Is this person really safe for me? Can I trust them? Are they serious? From your side, this can feel frustrating. You might think, why are they so slow? Why do they hide their feelings? Are they playing games with me? There can be times when you feel confused, stressed, like there is some kind of push-pull. It may even feel like, are we in a power game? Are we doing mind games? But the cards say this is not a cold game. It is fair. They are afraid of being too open, looking weak, being rejected again. I also see that this person might not have had a deep, healthy relationship for a long time. People have been attracted to them. They probably had attention and admiral, but because they hide in their heart, act too distant, or mix work and love very calmly, many people may have thought, this person is too hard to read. This is no fun, and walked away. So they learn to be even more careful. But deep inside, this person does want real love. They want one more chance at true love, a deep, committed relationship, something that goes all the way. Once they decide, yes, this is my person, they can stay loyal, committed, and willing to go to the end with you. The problem is not their heart. The problem is their slow start and their fear and their careful, guarded behavior and the beginning. So, in the early phase, you might feel blocked, annoyed, or like, what are you doing? Are you going somewhere or not? But the cards show underneath all the layers, there is a very sincere heart that wants to love again, just carefully. No matter what situation you are in right now, I truly wish that good things come into your life. I hope this reading brought you a little comfort and a bit of joy in your heart. This was reading number 2. Let's start with reading number 3. I'm going to look at the cards and see what kind of person is coming towards you next. Your next boyfriend or girlfriend. Your next boyfriend or girlfriend. What kind of person? When I look at your cards, I see a very strong chance that this person is completely new. Someone you haven't dated before. Someone you don't really know yet. But here is the interesting part. When you first meet this person, you might think, this person is nothing like me. I don't like him. I don't like her. We don't match at all. Why do they talk like that? There's a leading clashing energy at the beginning. Both of you have strong opinions, strong pride. So, that first impression may feel a bit sharp, but after that initial friction, you start adjusting to each other, especially if you move through work, school, project, or some public or group situation. You learn how to collaborate, and that clash slowly turns into chemistry. The last card shows fast movement. So, this person will leave a strong first impression on you. They are direct. They speak honestly. But you might feel a bit uncomfortable at first. But for some reason, you can't stop noticing them. And for them, even though you're different, they found you fun, interesting, and refreshing. This is the kind of energy when a little spark turns into curiosity, and curiosity turns into something deeper. Now, let's look more closely at who this person is. More detail. Your person has a bright, warm, and strong presence. Even in a crowd, people notice them. Their appearance naturally stands out, not because they dress loudly, but because their energy is powerful. They have a warm vibe, kind eyes, clear or bright skin, a soft and attractive look. There's a natural elegance to them. Whatever they wear, it just looks good. And for many of you, you might think, wow, this is exactly my type. They are cheerful, honest, and positive. They smile easily, they laugh easily, and people laughing around them. This person shines the brightest in group setting. They are often the center of attention, the organizer, the one who takes care of others. Career-wise, they might work in something involving communication, counseling, teaching, community work, and customer service, or any job where listening, talking, and connecting is important. Let's look deeper into their personality and emotional worlds. Their personality, emotional worlds. Their personality, emotional. Even though this person looked bright and confident on the side, the card shows something surprising. They have been deeply hurt before. There's a card of very big heartbreak, something that left a scar. They might seem carefree, but their heart remembers a painful past, a betrayal in love, a breakup that broke them, or even a difficult family situation where someone who should have loved them didn't. It made them scared of giving their heart easily. They worry that if they open up again, they will be hurt the way they once were. So, in love, they try to be logical. They try to judge carefully. They ask themselves, does this relationship make sense? Are we truly compatible? Will this person stay? They don't want to rush. They need to know the connection is safe, the relationship is real, and the other person won't disappear. They are warm on the outside, but cautious on the inside. No matter where you're in life right now, I truly hope only good things come through your way. I hope this reading brought you comfort and a little joy in your heart today. This was reading number 3. Reading number 4. Let's begin. Take a moment, breathe in gently, and focus on the energy of your cards. Today, we are going to look deeply into your next romantic partner. When I look at your first 3 cards, the direction becomes very clear. This person not someone from your past and not a familiar friend or around you right now. The 6 of Swords shows a person who is moving forward, healing, and leaving their emotional burdens behind. This is someone who has been through a long period of waiting, reflecting, and quietly dealing with things alone, just like the energy of 6 Pentacles. But what is beautiful here is the shift from this slow, quiet phase to the energy of the 6 of Wands, fast, confident, and bright. This tells me your next relationship begins with a new person, someone who is stepping into their own power again, someone who is ready to move towards in life after a long time of feeling stuck. You might meet them after they change job, after they move, after they finish something important, or after they cut ties with a difficult past. This is someone who is entering your world with renewed confidence and clear direction. They are not returning from your past. They are arriving from your future. Let's talk about more detail. Now, let's take a deeper look at what this person looks like and what kind of energy they naturally carry. This person has a very structured, sharp and composed look. There's something neat and clean-cut about them. With the Emperor, you might notice a straight posture, defined facial line, a calm but commanding presence, and a style that is simple but mature. Even if they don't try to stand out, people notice them. Their vibe is, this person is stable, this person knows who they are. Their eyes may look serious, focused, and slightly guarded. They carry themselves like someone who takes life seriously. Someone with dignity. Here is where things get more emotional. Even though they seem strong, collective, and in control on the outside, inside, they carry a lot of quiet worries. The Two of Swords and the Nine of Swords together show someone who overthinks before make decisions and keeps their feelings inside, gets anxious but never shows it, has trouble asking for help, protect their heart fiercely, avoid emotional conflict, and something freezes when feelings get too real. This is a person who may have learned to survive by becoming strong. They often think, if I show weakness, I'll get hurt. If I open my heart too quickly, I could lose everything again. So, even though they look calm, they are deeply sensitive, deeply thoughtful, and sometimes deeply lonely. But they hide it well. People see a stable emperor. Only those who get chance close them ever notice the softness underneath. Now, let's look at the most important part. When this person started developing feelings, their love is passionate, steady, and sincere. They don't rush into emotions. They take their time. They build trust step by step. They are not impulsive. They don't play games. They don't do dramatic, chaotic romance. Instead, their love feels like warmth, reassurance, and emotional grounding. They show affection by being there, by staying steady, by choosing you again and again in small but meaningful ways. And this is the turning point of your connection. This relationship becomes a space where they begin to heal parts of themselves they once hid. With you, they learn how to express their fears and how to open their heart, how to trust someone again, how to let go of old pain. You become a catalyst for their emotional growth. They shed old patterns and transform into a more open version of themselves. It is a rebirth of how they love. And this transformation leads to one of the strongest commitment cards in the entire deck. The 10 Pentacles is stability, loyalty, long-term future, home and security, shared goal, a relationship that lasts, building a life together, a deep sense of we belong together. This person doesn't want temporary love. They want something real, something lasting, something they can build their future on. Once they choose you wholeheartedly. They don't run, they don't play, they stay. No matter where you are in your life right now, I truly hope this reading brings clarity, comfort, and a warm sense of hope into your heart. Thank you for spending this time with me, and this was reading number 4.